Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nkoye and I'm also known as Ndinaija. Ja. Let's take off the ashy nails. And this is going to be a quick video. Hi Alicia. Hi Cheryl, good morning. Good morning. I need to look at the live chat. Today, per the title, this is our 38th Saturday morning live. Oh dear, 1 second. I forgot to do something. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Are we back? Are we here? Can everyone hear me? Hi, Nyleave. Hi, Marcy. Yes, live chat is on. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. We have a few things to do today. Today is a busy day. I have been up since the regular Nigerian in me will say, I've been up since morning. Yes, I've been up since, I don't know, 6 o'clock? Yeah, because I went to bed early, so I woke up early at the same time. And I've been doing a bunch of things. And I've actually done some things that I can mark off in my power sheets. So I didn't do my mid-month update because part of it is what's in here. I uncoiled my power sheets, and you guys will see why in a couple of minutes. But I uncoiled my power sheets because I needed some pages that I didn't use in 2019. Yes, this is 2019. So I uncoiled the whole power sheets. Oh, good thing that I have these two here. I uncoiled the power sheets in order to scan and copy some pages. I wanted to scan the tending lists because my tending list for January was not used, and it's going into my goals planner, which is my deluxe my Erin Condren Deluxe monthly binder. And I'll show you the whole setup in a couple of days. I think that video should be out by Wednesday. Okay. What's today? The 21st. Reclaiming my time didn't go so well yesterday, but I believe I did good on Thursday. Okay. So let's begin with the order of the day. This is a live goal setting. I need to touch this carefully to zoom you all in. Yes, and the first day of winter. You need to finish yours? Yes, you need to finish it. Today is the 21st. Happy birthday, Aiden. Oh my goodness. 6 years old. 6 years old. A joyous age, a very joyous age. So, I want to do some project planning. Yes. You were wondering, your pages aren't turning for your power sheets or what? Alicia, which pages wasn't turning? It was difficult for me to turn my power sheets because I don't know what happened to the coil, and that was when they were using the plastic coil. And what happened to that coil anyway? I don't know, but every time just one hole or one of the hooks just kept coming off, and I got tired of it. So I was like, I'm done, and this is it. All right. So in the last video, we went through reflections, right? We went through the reflections. Now I want to take what I've learned or everything that I got from here and take the projects and make project plans for the items that are projects. We may not be able to get to everything, but we can get to some things. The major thing that we do need to get to is my cultivating wellness. So I'm continuing my goals from, I'm calling it last year, but it's 2019. I'm continuing my goals from 2019 and moving them, well, I wouldn't say moving them, but carrying them over into 2020. The items that were not accomplished, like paying off my credit cards. So I did all but one. So, which is why it's still there as not accomplished. Goal number 2 was cultivate wellness, did not accomplish. I didn't lose, well, I lost some weight, I gained weight. So that, that's not wellness, that isn't established. My stress level increased, and that was what contributed majorly to gaining weight. And that was 2 out of 4, if I recall. Yes, because my commitment to personal development and commitment to spiritual growth and discipline were accomplished. So I'm continuing those items that weren't accomplished last year. The thing of paying credit cards, that one's pretty simple. So the project or goal, the goal is to attain financial freedom. Ugh, I didn't leave enough space. Hey everybody, hi Courtney. I'm experiencing interruptions. I hope it's not buffering for you guys. And let's do it this way. Financial freedom. Okay. Subject is financial freedom. Overview is to pay off debt, stock sinking funds or save up sinking funds, and I think this needs to be increase sinking funds actually. Pay off debt, save up sinking funds. Where are the rest of my power sheets? They are by the scanner. Great. I'm not going to get up and get them right now. I'll try and remember. Where are my prep pages? My prep pages, my prep pages. The life of a YouTuber, y'all. We have to do some things twice, sometimes even 3 times, and then it doesn't always come out on camera the way you want it to, all right? Save 1 month's living expenses. That one should have been at the forefront of my mind because it's been, I have been thinking about it. Save 1 month's living expenses. Make more money. Make more money, bring in more income, whatever you want to call that. And that's about it. This should be pay off debt, increase savings. Yeah, these 2 here would meet increase savings. Let me put this, move this a smidge. Pay off debt, increase savings, bring in more income. Those are the basic things, even in the, what were the tasks? Pay off credit cards, pay off the IRS, pay off car loan, save X amount every month. So that's it. Or that's the basic thing, and that's the overview. Now, my planning steps to these items are continuing what I was doing this year or last year. And I hope the people downstairs pick up or open the door because I am not. Where was I? So, like I said, continuing from what happened this year. What happened? Going back to the reflection, after I talked about my goal and asked whether I accomplished it or not, the next question that I asked myself was what helped me. The what helped me would be my planning steps here. If something hindered me, I also need to make account or pay attention to it and plan something to mitigate whatever was a hindrance, right? For example, my planning steps will include stick to my budget. Oh, planning steps would include budgeting. I need to do a debt analysis because I need to know how much debt that I have left. And I know, I pretty much know this number, but I'm not exact because the IRS doesn't show you a breakdown every month. They just take their money. Or you wait on the phone for 45 minutes while someone gets you the exact number with interest. But the interest rate is small. So, things that helped budgeting, debt analysis, tracking spending, and planning spending, all of that to me is inside budgeting. Now, what hindered insufficient funds? A way to counter insufficient funds will be to make more money. Overspending. I'll put overspending and stress together because a lot of the overspending was as a result of stress. So I need to decrease my stress level, which leads me to the next project, which is Cultivate Wellness. A lot of times our money situation and feelings on money are very much linked to our wellness. If you have a shortage and I'm speaking from personal experience here, when I've had shortages and, how do I put this delicately, and strong, intense needs financially, it has almost always translated to my wellness in terms of stress and how I feel, being able to sleep, being able to be productive because, I'm worrying about how to cater for my basic needs. And I have a kid now. So it's even more I guess stressful, I would say, because I need to make sure I keep a roof over our heads. And it's not just me. Let me not speak as though it's just me because I haven't done all this alone. God has been with me, directed me, helped me, led me on the path that I've gone so far. So I recognize that I need to do better with taking care of myself in order to mitigate some of the issues that arose from here. If I'm not making sense, please let me know. All right. So, cultivate wellness. One of the major things I need to do is reduce stress. I need to reduce stress. I need to lose weight. And I need to declutter my space because when I have a clear space, it helps me mentally. It really does. But I often feel overwhelmed in trying to get the space clear. I don't really know how. When I start, it seems overwhelming. So there are some small little projects that I need to give myself or do. Okay? So reduce stress, lose weight, eat healthier. One of the things that did not help me with regarding this goal last year, 2019, not last year. One of the things that hindered last year, again with the last year, 2019, So something that didn't help in 2019, I apologize if you're watching the replay because I've repeated this sentence 3 times now at the very least, was not giving time to meal prep or exercise, snacking, and giving into stress eating, stress and stress eating. I need to plan for that because I can't pretend that it's not going to come around. I know that it's going to come. Why? How do I know? Because I have been tracking this over a number of years. I've noticed and realized that in the months when TJ is away for the long summer, it's pretty stressful for me. I miss him, and sometimes I'm often not able to stick to my routines, and I can slide towards unhealthy behaviors in spending, unhealthy behaviors in eating because I'm like, oh, there's no point in just cooking for me. I'm not used to cooking for just me because that wasn't how I grew up. I grew up cooking for a bunch of people. So I often use freezer meals and all of that. Anyway, so I need to reduce stress. I need to lose weight. I need to eat healthier. Yes. And something I heard recently, you cannot outrun a bad diet. I don't even run. I don't run, right? So Um, the diet is something that's very, very, very important for me. In cultivating wellness, I said reduce stress, lose weight, eat healthier, and maintain a clear space. That's the last thing. Some people say cluttered head, cluttered space, cluttered mind. It's not always applicable, but for the most part, it is. So I tried that in October. Was it October or November when I did my initial decluttering? And I felt better for the most part. Now the clutter is creeping back in. So it's something that I need to stay on top of and just take in bite-sized chunks in order to maintain it, right? Okay, sorry. Need to come into the comments. Thanks, Cheryl. Oh, yes. Hi, Courtney. I think I said hi before. You're getting unemployment. Oh, good job. Good job. How's the job situation going? All right. So, what did I learn from last year? I said I need to incorporate things into my daily routine that will move my needle forward, my North Star, what you want to call it. I need to incorporate small meal preps into the week. And this is something that I really want to focus on because, and this will bring me to my calendar. So, oftentimes when you're planning your projects, you just think in terms of goals and, oh, these are the things I want to do. It's very important to consider your calendar. And one of the reasons I'm doing this here is to show you guys my process, right? And how I'm doing it differently for 2020 as opposed to how I did it in 2019. So in 2019, I just told myself I'm going to do all these goals and I'm going to do every single one of them every single month. I found out the very first month that that was a lie. Yes, it was a big, big lie. Okay, do you know why? The reason is this. The first 3 months in January, or the first 3 months in the year, here in Texas are typically our coldest months. Now, I've been here for almost about 15 years-ish, a little more. And I've noticed that when it's very cold and there's not as much sun and it's dark, I think I have what is called seasonal affective depression, minus whatever else may be going on, you know, outside of just the season. And I primarily work from home. That means, especially during these months, I may not be getting as much sunlight as I would during the summer and fall seasons. That means I need to really think about my stress and wellness in this first quarter of the year. So if I'm trying to focus mainly on my financial goals in this beginning of the year, I may not meet them. And the reason I may not meet them is because I may be so sad and so upset and depressed because of the weather that I won't think to do anything else. So I feel like in this very first quarter of the year, I need to focus on my wellness. I really do. I need to do things that will promote, that will reduce cortisone in my body, which is the stress hormone, increase endorphins, and increase serotonin. Um, endorphin is the feel good, the feel good hormone, one of the feel good hormones in the body. Serotonin is a hormone that's released when you achieve something. I hope I'm getting that right, but those people in the medical field and in the psychiatry, psychology field will know much better. So that's what I feel like I need to focus on in the first quarter of the year. Now, the other things, the other goals that I have, the thing about family time and growing my channel and all of that, those need to take a little bit of a back seat because I need to remain healthy, and I need to get healthier in this season. Last year, oh, I keep saying last year. In this Earlier this year in 2019, I didn't do my power sheets in the first month of the year. I was quite depressed. I was depressed with work. I was depressed with a bunch of other things, and then the season and the weather. So I need to fix that because we're coming into another January. There have already been a whole bunch of stressful events that have occurred up until now, y'all. Meanwhile, I have good news. My parents have closed on their house. Woohoo, hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. Yes, yes, yes. They've closed on their house. Buy parental units. See you. They don't live far. In fact, it's literally a walking distance. I can throw a stone and it will get to their house. Wonderful. But they're just not in my space anymore, because it can be difficult. But again, thank you, Lord, for the privilege and opportunity for that to even happen. Okay? All right. So back to that. So that's one thing. Another stressful thing is work has been pretty stressful for me. Um, my bosses are expecting more from me, and with all the stress that's been occurring, I feel like I just feel like I'm behind. I keep feeling like I'm falling behind. So I need to pay attention to the business that pays me. This business that finances my lifestyle, this sugar daddy that I have. I mean, if you think about it, you give your time and your expertise and someone gives you money. That's how a job works, right? So it's essentially or technically a sugar daddy. You have to work for it. Even if you're a sugar baby somewhere, you have to do the work for it. You have to oil yourself up and, do your hair the way they like it and make sure you have the latest brands and shoes and perfumes. And that's a lot of work. This is the work that I do. Thank you. See, Courtney, yes, that's it. And you live in Buffalo. When I lived in Ithaca, Jesus, it was bad. It was bad. And if I had known while I was doing my master's, a friend of mine said, "Oh, you need to go to therapy. You need to go to counseling. You need to go talk to a counselor." And I was like, "Look, I'm Nigerian. We don't do that. Lies. Lies. What kind of lie is that?" If I'd known, I would have taken advantage of it at the time. So, for anyone who is in college, and your school has a therapist or mental health counseling, take advantage of it. A lot of people, especially Black people, we feel like we don't need it. Honestly, we do. We do. We do. We've been through a lot in life. And yeah. Okay. So back to, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Bring it on back. there's a piece of paper that I'm looking for. Hold on one second. Okay. I need my notes. I need my notes. Okay. So this will be here. So this is what I need to focus on in the first quarter of the year. All right. So the things to do, action steps. What I've been planning on doing, let me see if there's anything else that I need to write down from here. Eat healthily, exercise regularly. Same thing, lose 20 pounds. And the tracker I made was actually a 50-pound tracker. So let's see how we can get it done. Yeah. Hi, Yolanda. No. He said giving tips on how to catch and maintain sugar daddies. You wish. Look, if anybody's willing to be my sugar daddy, bring the money. You start, if you want to say hello to me, drop 5 grand first. I don't need, it's not a whole lot of money. Come on. All right. I need my erasable pen. Let's use this erasable pen to do deals. Okay. Cultivating wellness. The major things are reduce stress, lose weight, maintain a clear space. Now, the tracker I made, where's the tracker? We made that tracker just a few weeks ago. Let me close this and see if I can find it. All right. We made this tracker in one of the lives a few weeks ago. And we talked about something. So the plan was to lose 50 pounds, right? In 1 year. This is nice and all, but this is just tracking how much you lose. There's no how. There's no breaking it down into time. You know, are you going to lose 10 pounds in 1 month? Can you lose 10 pounds in 1 month? Do you do things and maintain habits that'll put you in that direction? Because the most important thing is saying that you're going in this direction and you just keep going in that one direction. The Bible says that if your eye is single, your whole body will be full of light. And oftentimes preachers use this phrase or this verse to talk about goal setting and focusing. So the thing that I'm focusing on majorly for the first part of the year, for the first quarter of the year, is my wellness and losing weight. So we're going to bring out the calculator here. If I plan to lose 50 pounds in 12 months, wait, what's overrated? Oh, okay, Yolanda. Okay, Yolanda. Look, I would and have somebody give me money. So if you have the hookup, you know what to do. So if I say that I'm going to lose 50 pounds in 2020, which I am, we're going to divide, let's just be a little reasonable, right? We're going to divide 50 by 12, which means every month, right? Every month, let's divide it into quarters. But it means that every month I need to lose 4.2 pounds. Every month, lose 4.2 pounds. Okay. It also means that every 6 months, I need to lose 25 pounds. If I lose 25 pounds in 6 months, I think that's a great deal. In order to lose 25 pounds in 6 months, I also need to lose 12.5 pounds in 3 months. 3 months. 3 months is about 10 weeks. Divide that by 10. it means that I need to lose 1.25 pounds every week. So we have 4.25 pounds here. And then the next thing is lose. That's why they say 1 to 2 pounds a week. I'll just write 1.25. 1.25 pounds every week. And if I'm able to do this for the first 3 months in this year, I will be well on my way to losing 25 pounds in the first 6 months, which will take me even closer to my goal of 50 pounds at the end of the year. And the thing is, even if I don't hit that 25 in 6 months and I'm able to hit 20, that's a good jump from nothing or from zero. So I had two thoughts or three thoughts, but let's finish this. I wanted to write quarters. So quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. This is both project planning and yearly planning. Oh my God, the child is calling me. What does he want? So 12.5 pounds. And we'll see that 12.5 times 4 is equal to 50. Simple, right? You're not trying to do what sugar babies got to do. Look, from what I see, and I know we don't see a lot. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I do know that sugar babies have, if I am correct, I feel like they have to look a certain way, dress a certain way, be at certain places. That's a lot of coordination and planning. I'm quite sure there's a sugar baby planner somewhere or a sugar baby scheduler. Maybe it's Socialite. I don't know. No, I doubt it. Okay, so in quarter 1, I need to lose this much. Quarter 2, this much. Quarter 3, this much. Quarter 4, this much. Do you also put maintenance goals in there? What are maintenance goals? What are maintenance goals? Because I am trying to feel better, reduce stress. That should probably say manage stress. Eat healthier, maintain a clean. Okay, so I think that my steps need to be in this format, and I need to look at my notes, which are right off camera there. Oh my God. Really? I don't think all of them do. You've lost 15 pounds since October working out and using Weight Watchers. Really? I don't want to pay any money anymore. I paid for a gym. I didn't go and anyway, I think there's some things that I need to be doing. One of them is to stop eating after 7:30 p.m. because that's when we get ready for bedtime. TJ and I'm saying we. Yeah, because I put him to bed, so yeah. So I need to stop eating after 7:30 p.m. I need to prioritize healthy foods in my diet. The thing about stress eating is that nobody stress eats and goes to eat, say, a pound of broccoli. Or, well, I've started eating cucumbers for the crunch. But typically, if you are stress eating, you're eating a whole bunch of chocolate, you're eating a whole bunch of sugar, you're just not eating the things that are good for you. Okay? And again, speaking from personal experience, that's what it has been. Right now, especially with the need to counter stress eating, let me put this back. Oh, these are some of the plants. I need to hold on to this. Right now, especially with seasonal affective disorder, some things that I need to do and ensure that some things that I need to ensure that I eat are things that have vitamin D. I don't only want to get my vitamin D from a gummy. Right now, I'm getting it from a gummy and everything else that I eat. But things like mushrooms, and I told myself I'm just going to have to list the things here: mushrooms, broccoli, um, kale, cucumbers, beets. Let's see, salmon, and what's the other fish? The other fish that's in the small containers like this. You know, the small fish, they're tiny fish. They're small fish in a little metal tin. What are those fish? Salmon. There is a fish. They're a small fish, and they're like this. Hi, Diamond. Oh, hi, Sanja. Is that how to pronounce your name? Sardines. That's it. Sardines. Okay. Sardines. Yes. That was incorrect. Whoops. Sorry, it's all shaky. Sorry. Can you all see what I'm writing? Okay. If you all cannot see it, let me know so that I can zoom you in a little more. Okay, so I think I want to start with making these foods play more of a role. In the past couple of months, I've been doing well with these two: broccoli and cauliflower. There's a mix at Sam's where you have broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and yellow squash. So typically I buy a pack of frozen broccoli and then this broccoli Normandy, which has broccoli and the other vegetables. So yeah, that's hi JB, Jai or J. Please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right, and thank you for joining me. However, the doctor put you on a I'm guessing you mean low fiber diet. Okay. So I've been concentrating on broccoli and cucumbers for the past couple of months, and it's gotten to where cucumber for me is sort of a snack, which is good. Now, while I'm doing this, I need to remember that I'm not the type of person who is going to, just on a Saturday come back and chop and do this and do that. Because I've worked Monday to Friday, taekwondo, anything with church, and I want to rest on the weekends. But these things need to get done. Meal planning needs to get done. And meal prepping also needs to get done. At the same time, I need to make sure that this is easy for me. I need to make the entry a very, a low enough ramp that I can just roll on and just continue with small increases here and there. Just like a little graph paper, right? Just like a little graph paper. Just take it one small box at a time. One small box at a time. Before you know it, when you say one small box at a time, all of a sudden you're 5 boxes ahead from where you started. So there. So how can I make this easy for me? Oh, exercising. I need to exercise every day. Small exercises every day. That should actually be in the action steps. But let me include exercise. Exercise and then these challenges. And what were we calling these? Cheryl, do you remember? So I wrote here walking challenges, lunge challenges, squat challenges, plank, push-up, yoga, dancing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can make these a monthly challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no soda challenges, water challenges, herbal tea challenge, green salad challenge, protein challenge. I've sort of been doing a herbal tea challenge because I've been drinking my herbal tea, which is just a basic tea that is lemon and ginger, if I recall. But it's great and it has probiotics. It's great for the digestive system and a lot more. So I've already started on this one to tell myself to drink this a lot. But, as you continue building, you get to where you're going. Secret is diet, exercise is 20%. I agree. But I know that exercise helps produce serotonin in the brain, which I need. So exercise is one thing. It's one thing. My action steps, I am not going to put a due date. I don't think I'm going to put a due date. But the action steps in order to achieve these things, I need to make my shopping lists. I need to make shopping lists, and I need to make them on Fridays and Saturdays. I already have a book for this. Yes, my little imps book. This is Inventory Meal Plan Shopping. That's what that is supposed to be. And this is what I was doing in it. I had my favorite meals, or our favorite meals as a household, breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. And then I would do an inventory, and I tried to do some meal planning in here. It was hard. It was hard. It was hard. But I have a list of things that we commonly eat and commonly buy. See, I stopped in October. I still make my lists almost every week, but I wasn't making them in this book. I was making them in a little notepad that I have in the kitchen. Uh-oh. I was making them in a little notepad that I have in the kitchen. Anyway, I need to make 20 minutes. Thanks, Cheryl. I need to make shopping lists on Fridays and Saturdays. I guess that's a due date. I'll leave it in the due date section. When I initially did this, I put it over here. So make shopping lists on Fridays and Saturdays. Those shopping lists need to incorporate these items along with anything else that I need, right? Regular, typical eggs and such. I also need to do small meal prepping. Do small meal prepping every week. And the reason I'm emphasizing that it be small is that I've gotten overwhelmed just trying to do so many things at once. I don't want to fall into that trap again. I just want to start little by little and just build from there. It's the way that I started my debt payoff. It's the way that I've been doing with my YouTube channel. It's the way that I've been doing with my routines. It's just the way that I've been doing with everything. Just small, incremental, just small steps. I would say that I've had a problem where I look at some of these small steps and I'm like, ugh, this is so little. What's it even going to do? And I've looked down on them. But then some other person has taken those same steps and just aggregated it over a period of time, and boom, out the water. They've lost 20 pounds. They've lost 30 pounds. They're fitting into their size 14 jeans. God, I claim it. I will fit into size 14 jeans by the end of 2020. Ooh, yes. Ooh, shandalabusa. Sorry about that. I apologize. But Lord, you know that I'm serious. Okay. Small meal preps. Small meal preps. Actually, meal planning should come before meal prepping. Small meal plans. The reason that I say small meal plans is that I do a lot of freezer meals. So our staples, right? Well, not just me, grandma. Our staples, things like jollof rice, yam porridge, and the different soups. Vegetable soup. My mom cooks the other soups because it bothers my stomach, but she'll cook for her grandson. She won't cook for me. So, stuff like this, these are some very serious staples that we mostly have in the freezer at any given time. So, this is more of a monthly type of thing because I cook a big pot, or we cook a big pot, put it out into little smaller dishes, and put all those into the freezer, right? So, but in addition to this, the regular weekly meal planning would be things like packing small salads, right? Actually, that needs to. So small meal plans utilize freezer meals, and I just listed a bunch of freezer meals. And then I need to pack small on-the-go meals. We'll say meal prep, because you have to prep the meals first. Meal prep weekly. For example, there are things that you are? Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, Courtney. Yum, yum, yum. Jollof rice. One of the things I do already every single week is that I boil a bunch of eggs. Simple, but I've been doing it for the past, I don't know how many months. Every Sunday, I boil a bunch of eggs. If I don't do it on Sunday, I do it on Monday morning. Boil a bunch of eggs, and I'm done. So the other thing that I've been doing is getting my cucumbers ready. So oftentimes I have eggs, I have these cucumbers, and then I have a protein drink thing in the fridge that I'll put either with a smoothie or I'll just take half the jar. And I'm trying to do that so that I can eat that when I'm out of the house. That way I don't have to eat outside. That way I don't have to spend money. I don't have to spend money eating outside. So it's a threefold type of thing. Yoli, if you're looking for a jollof rice recipe, I would suggest you go to what's the name of this website? All about NigerianRecipes.com, if I recall, something like that. Or you can Google Nigerian jollof. Do not, and I repeat, don't take don't take any Ghanaian jollof rice recipe. You will hate yourself. Yes, there is a feud between Nigeria and Ghana for jollof rice. And honestly, I don't even know how it's a feud because Ghanaian jollof rice is trash. So you can take it or leave it. Anyway, so I need to meal prep weekly. The things that I've been doing that I need to continue include, but are not limited to, boiling eggs. Seems simple, right? Need to boil eggs, need to prep the cucumbers. I need to prep the cukes. I forgot that I was going to write cukes. And then I need to pack small on-the-go meals. Small on-the-go meals. Another thing that I need to do is to try and make sure that we have, and I heard this somewhere, to have a cup of vegetables with every meal. 10 minutes? Okay, 9 minutes now. Those are not shots fired. I'm just saying, if you don't intend to hate your life, stick with Nigerian jollof. You will thank me. You will thank me. Trust me. Don't eat any other country's jollof rice. Stick with Nigerian jollof rice. We got you. Look, we don't give people sacrifice to eat. We got you. I think this is all we're going to be able to do today, but okay. Pack small on the go meals and then a cup of veggies with every meal. So let's say for breakfast, cucumber, it's a quick crunch. Um, it's I feel like it's very rewarding. I didn't used to eat much of it before I had TJ because it got me really bloated. Broccoli and cucumbers, both of them got me really, really bloated. But pregnancy changed my body, so I don't know. What was I saying? Pack small on the go meals and add 1 cup of veggies. Have 1 cup of veggies with every meal. Strive to have a cup of veggies. I think that should be in the small on the go meals. I should pack small cups of veggies. Boil eggs, prep cucumbers. I need to make my broccoli mix. Yeah. Because that will directly contribute um, to having that cup of veggies. A cup of veggies with every meal. I'll just write it down. A cup of veggies with every meal. Right now, I've been averaging with every month, not every month, every meal. You see why you need an erasable pen? It's very, very important. With every meal. So we have 1, 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 6. And that's it. That is it, people. Excuse me. So we have our marching orders for the first part of the year. We have it all. We have it all. We have it all. We have it, and I have 6 minutes left to go. You can do it. You put spinach in your eggs for breakfast and kale in your smoothies. It's a small thing. Yes, it's a small thing, but it works. What? Diamond, we're talking about cultivating wellness, reducing stress, eating healthier. Well, cultivating wellness, reducing stress, and losing weight, and we're focusing on the food. One thing that I forgot to do was 10 minutes of daily exercise. The next thing that I need to do is just do something small. 10 minutes of exercise. Okay, bye, Alicia. Thank you so much and have a great day. 10 minutes of exercise every day. And I can do this at any time. I can do it while watching TV. I don't really get to watch TV during the week, but I think it's something that I need to do in the mornings. I haven't been able to do it. Excuse me. I haven't been able to do it prior to now because a lot of people in the house. When I wake up, me and my dad wake up very early in the morning, and he's usually downstairs. I can't go down there and because he's usually making calls and talking to folks back home. And I can't go there and interrupt and, start doing my exercise. I don't want someone staring at me while I exercise. So that's really the major reason why I haven't been able to do it. But now that's going to change. So I need to get back into the routine because what I used to do is as soon as I woke up, I would go downstairs and do some yoga. I would do my first set of yoga or my first set. And then I would do the first set is about 7 to 9 minutes. And then the second set is about 15 to 18 minutes. I would do that and then I would come up and do stuff related to my videos for my YouTube channel and then proceed with my day, getting the kid ready and all of that. So I'm going to do this or something similar for the rest of my goals. And then I will transfer it to here. And this is the same as these pages are the same as these pages here. I just made a photocopy. And I'm going to use it to do the planning for my goals. Now, I'll show you what I initially thought I was going to do. There is no time. There's no time. We have to end here, people. We just have to end here. But I'll show you when I'm done with it. That'll be the next video. But anyway, we have managed to do a lot today. It might look like one page. It was actually 1.5 pages. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for... Is who a princess? What? No. What princess? No. Wrong person. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys are taking the time to get the things ready that you need to get your goals starting. I think that this will be a better way for me to track my goals quarterly, monthly, and weekly. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a blessed and wonderful day. What is my father a what? Thanks, Cheryl. And if you happen to be watching the replay, I do hope you subscribe to my channel. Oh, I forgot. The giveaway is now closed. I need to go update that video and make sure it's closed. I don't think anyone has been able to click on the Gleam link since yesterday. And I will update the winner next week. So thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.